I'm built to win. Applied myself, I filled it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss, I'm paying the cost, I'm in it to win. Yeah. Refuse. Mine, it can't be diffused. If you ain't thinking the same, then we playing by different rules. You can't see the vision, we living at different views. Until we complete the mission, keep getting up, never snooze. I walked a mile in my shoes, had the mind of a fool, chasing diamonds and jewels. Trust me, I was confused. Started minding my business and used my mind as a tool. Ended up finding my purpose and found the time to get to it. They told me I couldn't do it, they told me I couldn't make it. They sold it, could never break it. That's sadly mistaken. I need a piece of the pie, I want it so bad I can taste it. They told me like Toby, keep on running toes, they gon' take them. Refuse to lose, built to win. Applied myself, I filled it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss, I pay for the cost, I'm winning to win. Yeah. Refuse to lose, I'm built to win. Applied myself, I filled it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss, I'm paying the cost, I'm in it to win. Yeah. Refuse.
And for the people that missed us, welcome back to In the Red Corner. I know y'all seeing these three faces and being like, hey, bro, don't y'all do that no more. Just want to let y'all know, man, you know, life is life, but holidays gonna holiday. The last time y'all probably seen us was right before Father's Day. So y'all need to tell us Happy Father's Day. We had to take some time off and get ourselves together. 3 days up here. But so much has happened in boxing since we've been gone that we got to talk about it now that we are back. So if you're tuned in right now, make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and make sure you stick around in the comments because we got a very, very entertaining show today. I know you probably seen the title. There's a few fights that we may not talk about, but there's also an all-time draft that's happening. So if you're new to the Refuse to Lose family, we're letting you know we're doing a boxing all-time draft amongst us three. And what we're going to do is we're going to pick one fighter per weight class. We'll let you know the weight classes when we get to that time. But just know, if you stick around, you can be a part of the comments because if somebody makes a crazy pick, hey, you can help us out with it. We already know Ricky picking Boots with his number one pick. But with that being said, what's up, fellas? How y'all?
Man, doing good, man. I'm happy to be back, man. You know, gloves up, 10 down. You know, let's talk boxing.
Yeah, I'm ready to talk boxing. Let's go.
Somebody been in the gym. Say that again.
Gloves up, 10 down. Let's
Okay.
talk boxing.
Hey, I'm with you on that one. I thought you said gloves up, 10 down, meaning as though you 10 toes down unless you prime time.
Oh shoot, that's a good remix. See, a good remix right there.
Hey, well, you're gonna need that same saying when that draft time comes. But let's roll right into some of these recaps right quick. I'm trying to make sure I got my notes right. And I got one fight before another fight, but we're gonna talk about it tonight. Richard Hitchens versus George Kambosos. You know, Hitchens won by TKO in the 8th round, retaining his IBF junior welterweight title. Ricky, tell me a little bit about this fight.
This fight was over when the bell rang. It was definitely a one-sided fight. Colin Cambosis didn't have a chance. Um, he looked small fighting Hitchens. Um, he did not have enough power to get respect in the ring. Was able to have his way, and I think what was it, the body shot in the 5th round when he got knocked down, that was over. I mean, actually, the fight should have been over at the 5th round, to be honest. But Kambosos was too tender to bounce back and do anything. So um, easy said and done. Hitchens, I did not even see him losing, so I'm just upset I didn't put no money on it. But yeah, that's all I gotta say about that one.
Well, I'm gonna start off. First, I'm saying shout out to Kambosos' manager getting these daggone championship fights, and he don't deserve them. I don't know how he getting those things. Yeah, like he said, Kambosos was way smaller than Hitchens in the fight. That body shot, once his body was done, it was over. It was like fight was over. It was, I don't know how he survived those extra rounds after the 5th round because I know he probably broke some ribs or something because he was in pain the whole
Yeah.
fight.
Mm-hmm.
So, but can't wait to see who Hitchens fight next, and hopefully, Kambosos don't get no more championship fights. So,
Oh, that's a good thing. I'm let you let you talk on time, but we can come back to it. But I was gonna say, because that looked like a tune-up fight for Hitchens right now. Who y'all think he should fight?
All right, I'm gonna answer. My answer gonna be quick because actually, after watching that fight, the first thing I said to somebody was, "Is the McRib coming back?" Because Kambosos definitely is selling something right now because that is insane that he let Hitchens come out and do that to him. But then again, we seen it happen to Kambosos before, right? We also seen a former opponent that Hitchens called out that Kambosos was in the ring with too. I mean, he said it. I mean, I can't repeat it verbatim what he said because he had a lot to say, but he told Bill and them get ready because he trying to see Devin. So, Ricky, let's go back to your question. Who I want to see him fight next? I know Norman out there, but I want to see what he gonna do with Devin.
I mean, I didn't even think about that until now, and then Hitchens did look kind of sick at the weigh-in, so he definitely could go up there to 147 and probably make some noise. But if he's gonna stay up, I'm thinking in the aspect if he stays at 140, uh, I want to see him fight T.O. He done fought Kambosos. Go get T.O. Go get
nah,
T.O. Oh, go get who else there? Who get between the winner between Matias and Pollo?
no, not either. I want to see him
Oh,
fight Gary Russell. I'm tired of people.
yeah, look.
Everybody's skipping Gary Russell. Nobody's talking about Gary Russell no more. Everybody Hitchens gonna fight. Should fight T.O. or should fight, but nobody's saying Gary Russell. Why is that? Like, is Gary Russell like the boogeyman or something? Everybody's scared to say his name or something.
He dangerous.
I know he's dangerous. Then fight him.
Yeah, that's why. The reason I didn't bring that up because I was like, okay, it'd be nice to see Hitchens unify a belt. But once he get to Gary, that's over. It's done. Gary, I'm just waiting for the time Gary get his just do and just go ahead and clean because he can clean 140.
You need
Go
to.
ahead,
That's why
clean
you need
140.
these fights. You need to fight Hitchens because if Hitchens think he's the best, fight the best.
That's true. That's true. And do
Yeah,
you feel like Hitchens been battle tested?
I'm trying to think.
That's a good question.
That's a good question. I don't think so.
Yeah, because I mean,
Think Gary would be that battle?
that defeat. It'd be that defeat. I don't know if it'd be a battle, but I would say T.O. would be someone would be close to give him a battle test to see what's going on. But everybody he done played, I mean he done fought. I feel like he dominated. Liam Paro, uh, was it Zebeda? What's his first name? Jose
Wait.
Zebeda. I think that's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen that fight. Yeah, I just want to see him fight. I want to see him get some more names, get some names on there.
Okay. I ain't mad at that. I ain't think you was gonna go that route. I like what you did there. Yeah, are you trying to allude to who you gonna pick as one of your picks in this drive?
No, you would never know, and it's not nobody I can think of. That's the crazy part.
You would never know because the pick is Gary Russell. Okay, we understand. We see what you're doing.
Okay.
Well, Ty, do you agree with the T.O. or you got another opponent you want to throw out there?
I still want to see everybody fight Gary Russell. Everybody's skipping Gary Russell.
Okay.
Like, everybody's talking about he should fight T.O. or Haney. You talking about Puello winner? I think they should fight Gary Russell.
I got you. And we're gonna move on to the next fight. Gary Russell versus Hitchens. Dang, Ricky, now you got some boxing fans over there like, man, oh yeah, I gotta see that. You gotta make a phone call, Ricky.
Man, that's a one-sided fight in my eyes. At 140, that's a one-sided fight.
Okay. Well, was this a one-sided fight? Brian Norman versus Jen?
Man, yes. That was a money grab. That's what that was.
Well, Norman, I got you. Norman won by a 5th round knockout to retain his WBO welterweight title. So continue what you were saying, Ricky. You said it was
Another
money grab.
fight. This was definitely another fight that was done in the first round because Norman definitely put him on his butt and punched him on his butt in the first round, put him down, and It sound like I'm not man, it sound like I don't know. You can hear the whip coming from Norman punches through the TV, man. Like he was hitting him with ball and chain or something. Like it was insane. Like this fight was insane. I was like, the knockout was even the knockout was devastating. I'm not
Bro,
gonna lie. The knockout, man, a knockout made me get out of my seat. I was like, what in the world? I felt bad for him. I felt bad for him 'cause I don't know because I think it was like third round or something. He started like he was mouthing off to Norman. I was like, okay, I guess he trying to talk through that pain. That's what that is. He just trying to talk through the pain. I heard that helps you, psychologically. You talk through the pain. And Norman was like, nah, I got something for you. I'm your therapist today. Boop. Put him down. You had you been had you had finished therapy session today. Give me my money.
Yo.
But that definitely was another fight that was one-sided. Norman was stronger than him physically, mentally. Um, that left hook KO was definitely devastating. And another quick recap. That's what that was. Another quick recap.
it definitely was a quick recap. Because I think that fight that knockout was probably like right now early knockout of the year because that was pretty devastating. Like you said, pretty devastating. But I expected Norman to win that fight easily. Because I don't think Jen was any competition, but I think Norman had to fight him because you got other people running away from fighters and going up to higher weights after they said that they're not going to higher weight because they're going to try to become undisputed in that weight. But then after they take the easiest fight in that for a belt, they said then try to run away because they knew that they're going to lose to some fighter. But like Norman said at the end of the fight, when you see the storm coming, what you do? You grab your boots and run.
It's only been a few weeks, Ty. Goodness gracious. Grab your boots and run.
I like that. You grab your boots and run.
Grab your boots and run.
Oh man.
Before Tomo say we're gonna say I gotta defend Boost a little bit. Look, Boost already
Go ahead.
unified.
I was just gonna ask a question, so go ahead.
Boost already unified the belts. Ty, what do you want
what
from
he say,
him?
When he had the Ortiz fight coming up, he said, "No, I'm not gonna go up to that weight because I'm trying to become undisputed." At welter. He didn't say, "Oh, I'm trying to get another belt." He said, "I'm trying to become undisputed."
Man, look, he made a statement saying that he was going to at least unify.
Nope, he said, "I'm going to go undisputed." He said this out of his own mouth.
Look, he
I'm going to go undisputed first.
Look, the reason why he didn't get a chance to undisputed, we already know why he didn't get a chance to undisputed. No, that was not because he's scared. And Brian only has one belt, so no, Brian only got one belt, right?
Well, the last fight that he fought had one belt.
Who?
What's the dude he beat real bad?
I know you're talking about. Hold on. You're right. The dude had one belt, but he already unified.
But he said, "I'm going undisputed before I fight Ortiz."
So I know why you want this fight. I know why you want this fight. You think you slick. I know why you want Boost to fight this dude because you want to see a drain Boost fight a Brian Norman after Boost already have weight. He already has weight complications. What else did he do?
But he said this.
Hold on. Did he not? Are we not aware that he has weight complications?
But he said out of his own mouth that I'm not going to fight Ortiz until I become undisputed at welter.
Boxers lie all the time.
Oh,
so he's a liar.
You shouldn't have said that.
All right, let me put it like this. No. He did not lie. He said he wanted to do all these things, but let's be real. It's known that he has weight complications. You know what I'm saying? He's not talking about he got pillow fists. He's just saying he has weight complications. You know what I'm saying? He's not saying he don't have no issues throwing punches and landing punches and his hands is having issues. He's just saying he have weight complications. That's it. And that's normal in boxing. Man. So that means that he's still a full fighter and he can just move up.
He's scared. It's okay.
He's not running from Brian.
It's okay.
He'll beat.
To run. Man, he gotta run. Forrest Gump did it.
The fight wouldn't even go 12 rounds. I know it's not. And them boots, what do you say? The boots are made for walking, and he would be walking them boots on Norman.
Nah, he gonna be walking out that ring on the daggone gurney.
Emotional damage. Fighting Ortiz, that's an even better matchup. Why are we doing this? We doing this, sir? You gonna compare Ortiz to Norman? Oh yeah, There's no worry. The sign says it all. Tom, what you was gonna say?
I mean, I'm just watching y'all two go back and forth, man. I'm with Joe on this one, man. This is good. I don't
Cause
even understand.
he
I was
gonna
gonna
pull
ask
out. Like, why you do that? You do this.
Because
you
It's
know
only
how
been a
you feel
few
about Boots.
weeks.
You know
It's
how
only
you
been
feel
a
about
few
Boots.
weeks. You know, he said last time we had a discussion, Ty Kane, he couldn't even stop smiling. He felt so guilty when he unified them boats. You know what I'm saying? Do we not?
but
I wish we could have came back.
out of his
Do we
own
got a
words, he said,
screenshot of
"I'm
that
not leaving
episode
until
when
I
he was
become
talking about
undisputed."
boots? Do I need to get my
Undisputed.
paper, my board, at?
I have a question for you. I have one question for you.
Ooh.
Is Boots undisputed?
Is Brian Norman undisputed?
But Brian Norman not trying to escape her weight.
No, Brian Norman
False.
can make the weight.
He can make a high weight too.
Hold on, wait.
Oh,
Wait,
so why
wait.
Brian don't? Oh, you.
Hold on.
Go ahead and put Brian at 154 then. That's fine. Go ahead, drop him out there at
You don't want to do that.
154.
You don't want to do that. You don't
No,
want to
you
do that.
don't want to do that. You
Brian,
don't want to do
wanna
that. You don't.
You don't want to do that.
So you think Brian? You are arguing that Brian would translate at 154.
Yeah.
But
His
why
power
do you
translates-
want?
his
But
power
look,
translates more
listen.
at
No,
147 than Boots does.
see, I'm gonna tell you. This is where you're taking bait. We gotta have Brian. This is what we need to do. We need Brian to hold on to his career and not chase because remember, this is why Boost is not undisputed because he chased the wrong person to become undisputed. Right or
Boots is
wrong?
not undisputed because he ran.
Ran from who? You bet.
Norman?
Listen to me. Let me make my
Yes,
statement. Let me make this statement. I didn't think we was gonna
All
stop
I
here.
ask.
So Boots did not be undisputed sooner because somebody had all the belts and would not give them up, knowing that it was going to 154. Right or wrong?
Oh, so when Crawford goes up to try to be great, but Boots goes up after he's gonna be undisputed because he's scared, it's okay.
Who had the belts? Who was the reason why that
I don't care
Boots
about all
could
that.
not be
All I
undisputed?
know is that somebody said they
I
would be
bet you.
undisputed.
I
They
bet
left.
you. Well, he also said he had weight complications, so you don't want to acknowledge that. You just
He
want
had
to
weight
acknowledge the
complications
narrative
last
that
fight
you
too.
want.
He had
Huh?
weight complications before this last fight too. He still took the fight.
That was the one. That was one of the
Excuses.
most devastating ones.
Excuses.
That's not excuses.
Yes, it is.
You can't tell a professional boxer
the easy way
that
out.
you got weight
Took the
complications.
easy
That's
way out.
excuses.
The easy way out.
Can I ask one question? Because all I know is, look, this is electrifying. I don't even really want to ask my question no more. But now Ricky keep throwing it out there. As a boxer, you do know you have to make weight.
Exactly.
So why you keep saying weight complications? Like, what's going on there? Like, why
So
can't
it
you
means
make weight?
so listen, it means this boxers naturally we all go through it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going through it now. I got love handles. You just outgrow the weight. You just outgrow the weight. I used to be 150 for many years.
But hold on.
Years. Now I'm blowing up like a blowfish.
But
So
didn't somebody about less than a year ago say that they aren't having weight complications?
He said who?
Oh, he
Didn't
better
somebody
not
say
have
they
said
have
that.
weight complications?
He better not have said
Who
that.
said who said that? Who said it one
Did
time?
they say that?
You said who?
I remember somebody saying that.
That who?
But they're not having weight complications. That's not the issue.
He better not have said
They
that.
want to
Boots
stay
better not
welterweight
have said that.
because they want to become undisputed.
He had undisputed dreams. He had undisputed dreams.
I know he had a dream, but then Norman came here and made it to a nightmare. He ran.
No, Norman.
I like what you did there, Ty. I like what you did there. That's a Philly narrative.
See,
I like what you
listen.
did.
So listen. So Norman. Okay. Norman is the new kid in the block. Boots been at 147. You get what I'm saying? Again, he could not get the belts because Crawford had the belts.
So you're saying that Boots been at 147 so long, but then Norman scared him out of the weight.
He scared him up a weight.
What?
Yeah. The boogeyman got
So
scared.
let me ask you this: if Virgil was fighting Norman, who you got?
Norman.
Man, man. Next topic. Next topic. He lying. Next topic.
I don't know. This is entertaining, man. I don't know.
154. He gonna talk about Boots is running. Boots is not running, man. We already
know that. Ricky, we
And
know
on
he
top of
not
that,
running though.
and on top of that, why you ain't bringing up that spawn session they had?
Spar. Who cares about sparring?
Okay, all right.
I've always said this. Sparring does not translate to boxing, bro.
What? Hold
It is not.
on. Hold on. Sparring does not
It's not.
translate to boxing.
No. In sparring, all you're doing trying to learn something new. You're working on something in sparring.
So
You're working on
that's
You
why
know
your
what?
favorite
I'm a,
that's
you
why
haven't
your favorite
fighting
fighter
somebody,
can't translate
you're
power.
planning to fight them. You're planning to fight them. In sparring, you're not planning to fight that person. You're preparing to fight somebody else.
who is this guy? Keep going.
So
Say it again.
sparring is what makes your favorite fighter great. Right or wrong?
Who's my favorite fighter?
Your favorite fighter great. We're not gonna do this, guy.
Who's my favorite fighter?
You know who your favorite fighter is.
He's sponsored by
Matter of fact,
Casper.
your favorite 135 fighter. How about that? Your favorite 135 fighter.
Bud.
I'm gotta be specific with you. Your favorite 135 fighter is the best. Has become the best because he spars the best.
But does he
And
win
it
all the
translate
fights?
and the
But does he win all
sparring.
the sparring matches?
Oh, a great fighter has to spar because it
But
does
does he win
translate.
all the sparring matches?
You said what?
No, he doesn't win all the sparring matches. Nobody wins all the sparring matches.
Ty.
Yo.
Sparring is an important element of boxing.
But nobody wins all the sparring matches.
Look. We're gonna think. Let's think about all the elements of boxing. Sparring or hitting a heavy bag. I would prefer to spar. Sparring or jump rope. I would prefer to spar. Sparring or doing sit-ups.
It don't matter what you
I would
prefer.
to spar.
Sparring somebody and boxing and having a fight, a boxing fight in the ring are two different things. Can't compare those two.
See, in sparring sessions, the only thing is you probably have headgear. You might even have bigger gloves. But also you can downsize the glove in sparring as well.
Let him cook.
So you're on my
So
side.
I'm assuming, look, but listen now. That's why I said that for. This, so you mean tell me? I guess that's why the power don't translate for your favorite fighter in 135. So he get in the sparring sessions, he survives. He get in the ring, he breaks his hands. So he uses. So he uses 30-ounce gloves. He uses 30-ounce gloves in sparring. That's what we're talking about.
Bud never broke his hands. It's my favorite fighter.
Nah, I said 135.
You said my favorite.
Your favorite fighter in 135.
All I know is my favorite fighter at 135.
Yeah, don't skip over it.
I know my favorite fighter at 135, then leave 135 because he had somebody else at 135 he's scared of.
No, he's not leaving 135 because he's not. He's physically is fit for 135.
But as you grow older, you get love handles.
You get love handles. You know what I'm saying? You know, things happen, man. Things happen, man. You get older, you got handlebars on your side now. Things just happen, man.
Do we even need to talk about the next fight?
Yeah, we gotta talk about the next fight.
Should we skip this one and just go to Schofield and go right into the track? I mean,
it don't matter to me.
Who next anyway?
Happens to all of us. Nakatani.
Oh, you can skip that one. Nakatani won. Easy.
All right,
okay.
There we go. We're gonna go straight to Schofield. This is gonna be quick too.
Yeah.
He said, I got love handles now. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Oh, I can't even get the next topic up, bro. Y'all too funny. All right. Schofield versus Tevin Farmer. If you didn't see it, it was quicker than a TikTok reel. I'm telling you. You should go back. 78 seconds into the first round. Tevin was already looking at the ref and looking at us at the same time. Schofield wins this one. Fellas, what did you think about this TikTok? Let's not even say TikTok. This YouTube reel, YouTube short. It was a Vine clip. That's how quick this fight was. Tell us what you thought about it.
Go ahead, Ty.
I think that Tevin Farmer should have took this fight serious. Tevin Farmer didn't take him serious at all. He was talking about. I know he was in an interview talking about, oh, you don't need a trainer for this. You don't need to prepare for this. I'm like, bro, you should never go in any boxing match with that kind of attitude because you can get knocked out like that. Which is it was a pretty easy fight for Floyd. Once he caught him with that 1-2, he knocked him down. It was basically over. It was just he was on spaghetti legs for the rest of the 20 seconds that are left in that fight.
I see what today gonna be. I see. I'm sorry, Si. I just see what today gonna be, bro. Oh, this is why we need to take more days off, bro. Y'all came back on
Oh
fire,
god!
boy.
Oh god! Oh man!
Oh, Ty, now you
Mm.
spot on with that 1-2. That 1-2 even had the ref saying, "Man, what are you doing? What are you doing?"
Man, I'm not gonna
So
lie, it was disappointing because I definitely wanted to see Tevin give him some go.
Yeah.
But another thing Tevin was sleeping on, young boy got youth on the side. And he's quicker and faster. Tevin couldn't even react to keep a hand up.
Nope.
That's the crazy. He couldn't even defend himself. It was like
Nope.
it was like that's it. That's it. Like he just watched you fight Zebeda twice, and this is it. It was disappointing, but I gotta give it Tevin definitely a warrior. I don't know what he was gonna do his career after that one because that was crazy. Schofield though, he need to get some names, man. They
That is
they
a name
they
right there.
talk.
That's the name.
I mean that is a name. No. That is a name. That is a name. That is a name. But he need to find his way back to fighting Shakur. Or
There's a way that
fighting a Frank Martin or
it's not,
fighting
nope. All you gotta do is fight Zepeda after Shakur beats Zepeda. And then after he fights Zepeda and beats Zepeda, then he can fight Shakur.
I mean that should be easy for him.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah. But I'm gonna ask you this. Between Shakur and Kid Austin, after seeing his display, after coming back from, his sickness and stuff like that.
No, what a
Um,
popcorn, man. Let me get my popcorn.
who do you have now, Ty?
This is a real question.
Yeah, this is a real question. Hold on, did I do my camera right today, Ty, on this side?
Nah, Ty on the
On the
other
other
side.
side.
Oh man.
I don't
What you
care which
got,
way you
Ty?
look. Anything ain't gonna change. It's gonna be Shakur. I already know
It's gonna be
this.
Shakur. So this
Yeah,
this
'cause
performance.
one Shakur is not gonna sit there and try to like be that close in the beginning of rounds. Shakur never does that. Unless he knows he can go through your punches, he's not gonna be that close to you for the first 3 rounds. He's gonna try to figure out the first 3 rounds, then he's gonna decide what he's gonna do after that. So you're not gonna get caught like that.
The fight gonna be going 12?
All depending. If Kid gets frustrated, he can get caught.
See, this is one even though it was a little bit, the fight was over in 78 seconds. It looked like he got some legs, man. The pressure game is gonna be different. So
You've seen that it's based on last past 10 rounds. You've seen this already. And you know Shakur gonna have him like using those legs a lot.
He definitely gonna make him chase him.
okay. I'm gonna see it because again, I'm with you. I'm not gonna lie. We can agree. I am picking Shakur, but I'm noticing he was pretty fast in this fight, even though it was 78 seconds. But he was fast coming in this fight.
That's because Tevin Farmer didn't keep the distance in the beginning. Tevin Farmer let it get too close.
Because he definitely,
He was
even though that KO was swift, that KO was won by the legs. Like you could just see how he stepped in and back. But
Whoa.
no freaky. But
Oh my goodness, bro. We
I don't
alive.
know. I don't look. Y'all be playing too much sometimes. I gotta speak. I gotta. And after that last comment, thank you, Turd. I gotta be on guard now. Now I'm on guard. Now my hands up and my chin down. I ain't messing with y'all. See, there you go. No, there you go. See.
But I was gonna
See?
say, what about Keyshawn?
Keyshawn what?
Nah, Keyshawn.
Keyshawn what?
We not even gonna talk about Keyshawn right now.
Keyshawn and Schofield. Now I want to see what y'all got to say. We ain't been here since.
That's crazy.
What you mean?
Keyshawn destroy that boy. You crazy.
In or outside the ring?
Bro.
I just had to get that joke off, bro.
Yo.
I just had to.
It might be both.
Since, bro.
It might be both.
Bro.
He gonna be in that tone something so Schofield back there. Beat him like it's beat him like Crime Mob in 05.
He said I couldn't make weight. Somebody gonna catch these hands tonight. That's all I'm saying. Look.
Hey, that was terrible though. I hope he can find a way to bounce back after that. And I didn't check up on the suspension, but or if there is a suspension. But I just hope he can bounce back. But it definitely ain't gonna be in Norfolk. I know that bounce back ain't definitely not gonna be in Norfolk.
Nah, nobody doing
That's a
that out
wrap.
here. Yeah,
That's a wrap.
might have to take it to Richmond or something. But
Take
let
it
me
DC.
see. Said no. Nah, he could fight at I'm about to say stadium. Nah, he can fight over there. I'm about to say stadium, but that's closed too. So I don't know where he gonna fight in DC.
Let's go Capital One. I don't know what they call now.
Nah, he ain't getting that. He ain't getting
Mm-mm.
that. Nah,
Mm.
that ain't happening.
He
That
not
ain't
he not he not big enough. Let me take that back. Let me take that back. He might can. He might can. I'm not gonna lie. They gonna drive down here to see him.
Nah,
Yeah.
where the Mystics play at? He might could do
Oh,
that one.
St. Elizabeth. I forgot what
Yeah,
the place that is really
yeah,
called.
he could
Forgive me,
probably fight
but
over
yeah.
there. He can probably fight over there. I'm
Hmm.
only saying it because he's known to some people, but I don't know how many people from the area are gonna travel to that
People from
fight.
Norfolk will come to DC.
Yeah, they definitely gonna come see him. They
Yeah,
definitely gonna come
it's
see
close
him.
enough.
He's
Trust
loved
me.
over there. He's loved
Yeah.
over there.
Okay, well, I mean, it's worth a
And
shot.
then and also we gonna go see him. You know, like he's a name. He's a name. So
That would
Plus he
be
moving
nice.
up. So yeah.
That would be nice.
yeah.
Now I could probably ask him like, "Hey man, why you want to fight Tank so bad, but not Shakur?"
Or Schofield and Abdullah. I would love to see that.
Ooh, that would be nice too.
I would love to see that. I would travel to see that. I
Mm.
definitely would travel to see that.
Would you travel near or far?
It don't even matter.
I was gonna say more, but we might get. I don't want no copyrights. I don't want no doc. I don't want
Now
Dr. Seuss to
look,
come
look,
sign me.
listen, go ahead. I was gonna make a comment too, but we live on air.
Do you like Green? Do you like Norman and Haney?
Oh dang, we getting to that. Shoot.
I mean, we closed. The Schofield fight was quick. We kind of like had to touch on something else that happened
So
in this. But let me ask you that: do you like Norman and Haney?
so for Norman, I'm not against the fight. Um, I don't know who will win because again, I didn't see enough from Devin from that last fight to really analyze the situation. Because in my head, if he come in like that last fight, Norman gonna dog him. But then again, but then again, Devin had displayed that he got his survival game is elite. Let's really be 100% about it. Devin has the best survival game in the ring. I'm not gonna lie.
You're right.
Like,
Because Ryan wasn't supposed. He wasn't supposed to get out of that fight the way he did.
you see what I'm saying? He has the best survival game and like even when he get hit flesh, like for some reason he got the rabbit foot in his back pocket to maintain at least get a fighter's chance. So I don't know. I can't per se. I'm gonna let Ty. Maybe Ty can change my opinion or go ahead and share his insight on it. I can't really say.
On that fight, all depends on say 2 or 3 different things. All depends on if his punches can translate at a higher weight. I highly doubt Haney punches can translate at a higher weight. Can Haney stay away from Norman's punches?
Yeah, come
That's the
on,
question.
Ty. He displayed that his last fight.
But I think
That's a different opponent,
Norman has
though. It's a different
than
opponent.
Ramirez.
But
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Devin is got more have. I'm trying to find a bet. He got more reach over Norman.
Come on, man. We all adults here.
I said we got more reach over Norman.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. You said you trying to rephrase it.
Yeah.
You could just say what you said.
So it will be able to use that reach against him because if Norman hits him, it's over. If Norman touches him, it's a wrap.
Hold on. Why you talk about Norman as if he's just a one punch knockout artist? He's not a one punch knockout artist.
If Norman touches him, it's a wrap.
Here you go.
So
If Ryan could do it, why can't
hold
Norman
on.
do it?
Norman hits harder than Ryan.
Okay.
No PD.
Yeah, no. Now I don't know about the PED Ryan. PED Ryan might be a little stronger, but
Strong.
but Norman, I don't see Norman have an issue translating power at a high weight class. I don't.
Haney.
Even with Haney, yeah. And then another thing is we know Haney is not a power. He's not a power puncher.
Mhm.
But he has showed that he can dismantle a power puncher.
So you saying
So
he go back to that Loma? It go back to that Loma fight?
No, you're
it's
talking
going
about that.
for
You're talking about that Regis fight, but Regis was stuck in mud, like they say. So I can't compare him and nah.
now I want to see the fight now because now I even want to see even more because it's harder to really determine this because it's too many variables. It's too many
Yeah.
variables. It's not like Devin was. You gotta remember, Devin still had that long break and came back and only fought once. It's not like Devin done fought 3 or 4 people since then. So now it's hard to analyze it because for me personally, I'm leaning more Norman side because I have seen him more active. He's more fluent.
But the bad thing about this fight is if Norman wins, he would never get the fight with Boots. Ever.
Why is that?
I mean, I don't think that's good for him because that's two birds on one stone. He wasn't even gonna try to get them anyway. He wasn't gonna try to go for Boots either way it goes. And then that's crazy how you just back Norman and you just carried his career from one fight. That's crazy. You
Who
should be
carried his career?
ashamed of yourself. You should be
I've been
ashamed of
talking to Norman
yourself.
for years. He talking about.
But no, you just said he can't fight Boots if he lose to Devin. Why can't he fight
No,
his way back
I said
up?
if he beats Devin, he can't fight on Boots because Boots definitely gonna run in. He's like Haney can't beat him. I definitely can't.
Man, I
Haney can't beat him.
I seen the
I
setup.
That was a good one too. That was a good one too, Ty. That was
I
a good
can't
one.
beat him.
See, Ty. I came today to talk boxing and be peaceful. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I came to be peaceful. Ty came over here with the violence. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out.
Boxing a violent game.
It's the
Yeah,
red
you're
corner.
right. Yeah, this is in the red corner, man. Goodness gracious. But thank God I keep my guard up, and you know what I'm saying? Shoulder roll and Ty, Brian Norman and Boost was the fight right now, Ty. Right now, I don't care 147, 154. I don't care if they blew up and went heavyweight. Boots is winning. Okay? In the discussion. Boots is not.
He's definitely gonna win. He's gonna win a trip to the hospital. That's about it. Cause they ain't winning no fight. He ain't winning no fight. He ain't winning no fight. Nah. Ain't gonna happen.
I think
he knows that. He knows that.
Man, we're gonna have to prescribe you some prescription drugs for all these fantasies you got. That's not gonna happen, Ty. I'm trying to tell you, Ty. Look, Ty. The only thing you could tell me, look, the only thing you could tell me, the reason why you really think he can win this fight is of pure power.
No, I'm gonna tell you why he can win this fight. How I know Boots know he can win this fight. Boots know he can win this fight because Boots gave the same money that Norman was asking for. He gave it to the last fighter. The same money he was asking for, gave it to the last fighter. But told Norman it was too much.
Is that Boots' fault or the promoter fault?
There you go.
Exactly. Now you're gonna say both.
Promoter don't believe in him.
Oh my goodness.
Promoter don't believe in him.
Then why haven't Shakur fought Loma? Why Shakur never fought Devin? Who fought these? Promotion team. No.
Well, Shakur was never gonna fight Loma anyway because Loma went on that sabbatical.
Yeah, Loma retired.
No. Before Devin. Before Devin fought him, before, you know what I'm saying, before even Loma was even brought up, I feel like the run that Devin again, I'm gonna go back to this. We always go back to this. The run that Devin had, Shakur should have had that first. That's how I feel.
I believe it. I mean,
we have to admit we do agree because the promotional team, he did not get a chance to go on that run.
Yeah, top rank back then. So I believe you on that one.
That's right. That's promotional team. Why? So why you're not gonna get Boots that? You're not gonna get
Boots has Eddie Hearns.
I was about to say,
you get the fight.
Eddie gonna make it happen.
Yeah, if you want the fight, you get the fight.
Boots is not ducking no Brian Norman, man.
See?
I know what I'm saying. Boots, I'm defending you, Boots. If you ever see it in the red corner, please, your next fight, whatever you need, because I think Ty need to see you in person to really understand how effective you is. Matter of fact, I'm gonna have to give you tickets, Ty. We gotta go to Philly because this you need to see this in person to understand.
I'm not going to Philly. They don't take the trash out. Nah, bro.
They on a strike right now against the city, man. That's why they not doing that, man. The garbage men are on a strike. That's the only reason.
Oh man.
Well,
Oh, that's
well,
hilarious.
that was a good one. I locked in with the community, man. Now this just came out. Well, it just came up in the boxing chat. So look, Ricky, if you haven't been around or whoever isn't in tune to what's happening with Shakur's next fight, it's kind of funny that we talk about Shakur moving around the ring because Turkey came out and said, "Look, we have a surprise for Shakur on Saturday, a ring that shrinks as the fight goes on." Shakur says he's ready to deliver a beatdown to William Zepeda, and I know the Mex. He said it. This is his quote. And I know the Mexican is prepared for the challenge of the biggest fight of his life. That's what Turkey said, quote unquote. Don't come find me. Anybody, Turkey said that. I can send you the quote myself. Now, fellas.
Yo, hold on. Turkey said they going, hold on. They waited to have, hold on. Where did they come up with this? You're going to shrink the ring for Shakur to have a fight.
As it goes on. No, as the fight goes on, the
It's
ring
smaller
is
and
going to
smaller.
shrink. Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Is this going to be for all the fights or Shakur fight?
It says Shakur. It says Shakur.
Ty, go ahead and defend your man, Ty.
You stop laughing.
He'd be the first boxer in history that had to get a shrink ring.
No.
Leave this. I'm not going to look, Matt. Look. As much as me and Ty go back and forth, let me say this out here. I am a fan of Shakur, and I think that's very disrespectful. But Ty, go ahead and defend your man, Ty.
I'm not gonna defend anything. All I'm gonna say is that they say that Jake Paul is a circus on fights. That's gonna be a circus fight. Like, why are you shrinking a ring? Like, it's a pity that like that much of your guy now or something? Because that to me that makes no sense. Because if you would have shrink the ring with Ali and Foreman would win that fight. If you would have shrink the ring on Tyson versus Holyfield, Tyson would have won that fight. So why take away somebody's advantage away from him just because you want to see a brawl? Boxing's not all about brawling.
I agree with you there, but this is why it's so funny to me.
Get your jokes
They
off.
waited. They waited to have so Shakur has this stigma on him that he picked the Jets on during the ring that they had to shrink the ring to make an entertaining fight. It would be the first boxer in history that I know. I unless you guys know anything like this, that this conversation is only around his fight, and he's not. If I'm correct me if I'm wrong. He is not the main show of the fight. He's not the main card.
No,
I mean he's on the main card, but he's not the. Yeah. So why would they single him out like this? But another thing though, too, this is also his advantage against a fighter of Zepeda. So why are you guys also trying to handicap Zepeda by making the ring smaller? You didn't do it for seven of the previous fights, and my mood did that little change on that one. But all jokes aside, because I was messing with Ty, I am agreeing that they should not do nothing like that. Not with Shakur. Again, he's proven himself that he is a great fighter. Broken hand or all, not the best punch power, but again, skill set. We watch him beat De Los Santos with one hand. And De Los Santos know that this dude's hand was broke and was still couldn't advance the fight. Like we doing that, I feel like that's wrong. I just feel like that's wrong. You shouldn't have to shrink the ring again. If you gonna do that, you're gonna have to do that to a lot of other fighters. And again, that's gonna be taking away fighter advantages. This is gonna be making a lot of injuries. You playing with people's lives.
Mm-hmm.
Leave the ring where it's at. This is what it's been at for all these years. There's no reason to make it smaller. No. You know what I'm saying? It's not basketball where you can move the 3-point line back and forth or the free throw line back and forth or the court size up and down. This is people's lives. So we need to keep everything and remain everything where it's at.
So if you Shakur, when you heard about this had to happen within the last week because there's no way you sign a contract unless you just like
bring me my money.
Because ain't no way in the world you gonna play with me like that. Like you said, Ricky, all jokes aside, you're not about to play with me like that. You gonna say this fight gonna be a snooze fest? Is that what you're saying? After you just went out and found the electrician for me to fight, and you gave him a house and all that, like I thought you was my man. I thought you was gonna look out. Why would you play with me like that? The second thing I got is scientifically, how are they going to do this? Because is the ring gonna start moving in like an escape
Nah,
room?
it probably drop down in my head. How I think it probably be like a escape room type of thing, but I think it's gonna drop down like steps. That's the only thing that makes most sense to me. Like the ring start cutting off and just dropping down like steps.
Hmm?
Can you see that? You know how you
I see
imagine
it,
you.
but I see somebody falling. So let me.
I don't
I
know. I mean, but
I don't know how.
they have advanced technology these days, so who knows? They might.
Or is it going to be like an illusion where the ring is still the same size in person, but on TV it's going to start shrinking in, and we going to think that they actually
That can happen.
I don't know.
be, but that
But honestly, too, if
I
I
still
if I
this will be my last fight with Turkey, man. I'm sorry, we can't do
no,
this
I'm not
anymore.
gonna lie, that is disrespectful. But another thing is, as a fighter, if I was Shakur, I wouldn't know how to feel to be honest, because it's like one, you
I think
disrespecting me. I
I'm
don't
not doing
know.
it. I'm
I
not.
don't know either not take the fight or to ask you for more money for playing with me. One or the other. One
And
or
the
the
bad thing
other.
is, he didn't train for this. Nobody trained for this.
That's another thing. You cannot change that last minute. That fight about to come up. You cannot come out and say that you can't not train for this. This is the first time ever. You can't
Yeah.
train for this.
So now it's like a psychological advantage on, I would say, either one, because they both got to deal with this.
Who want to see two fighters go to the body, put their feet in the tie, and go to the body? This is not it.
Yeah,
This is
this
not
ain't that
it.
little TV stand joint. This ain't that.
No, no. I hope this is just. I think this is just something that people just getting things started with the fight, get some commotion, get some motion going on. I'm not believing it. I don't believe it. I don't
All right.
believe it at all.
Hey, stranger things have happened,
It
man.
was fake.
I hope so.
That better
All
be
right.
fake.
All right, fellas. I mean, the time is here now.
Yeah.
That's a dramatic pause for a second. All right, so like I told you all in the intro, if you're new to the Refuse to Lose family, we've done an all-time draft already, but we did an all-time NBA draft. Make sure you click the link below, go back to the main page, and you can check out the footage of that live draft. Oh, I see Ricky notes. I seen your notes. I seen who you picking. I seen who you
You
picking.
you see nothing.
But shout out to Ty for saying he want to bring it to the boxing world. And what better way for us to come back than us to actually do our own boxing all-time draft? Now, I'm going to give you all the rules. And Ty, correct me where I'm wrong in anything. So the rules are we're picking amongst weight classes. Those weight classes are heavyweight, middleweight, welterweight, lightweight, and featherweight. Now, what we're picking amongst those classes, we're only picking one fighter per class. So each person gets to pick one fighter per class. However, as you all know, the debate that we just seen go back and forth with Boots ran up from 147 to another weight. If you pick that fighter in that weight class, you cannot then, as the next person, pick that same fighter in their original weight class. So if Ty wants to pick Boots at 147, Ricky, you can't pick him at one. You get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying, but I think you just picked a side too. That's crazy.
I ain't pick no sides. I'm just letting you know. My
You
fighter, my fighter stay where he at. He might take a knee, but he gonna stay where he at.
well, that's crazy. This is in the red corner. We don't pick sides. We call fights.
I'm in the corner. We all pick corners.
Why you gonna say Boots had the ram? Boots not running.
It was the only example that the people are aware of right now. It was perfect timing. I'm
No, I
sorry.
think you just sneak this my man. That's crazy.
I
That's
didn't
cool.
do anything because we also want to let you all know
Made for running. Just what they'll do.
they ain't got no steel toes. Them boots gonna fall right off of you. But look, we also want to let you all know that we picked our orders backstage. We did it the old school way. We did rock, paper, scissors. One thing to note is that the person who starts the draft, who starts that round, determines the weight class. This is a snake draft style. So Ricky
Oh,
has the first.
Okay. Go ahead. I
So
got it.
okay, so Ricky has the first pick, and I'm gonna move the cameras around based upon the picks. I have the second pick, and Ty has the third pick. So Ricky, once you determine the weight class, and it gets to Ty on the back end, Ty can then change it when we're going in reverse order. You ready?
I'm ready.
So if you start heavyweight, Ty ends in heavyweight, but then he can begin with featherweight. And then you end with featherweight, and then you could begin with welterweight. You get it?
I get it.
One fighter.
All
Per,
right. So per round. I mean per class.
yes.
Yep.
2-minute
Okay.
clock.
Only one round, right?
Yeah. No,
Okay.
no.
Okay.
What you mean?
One round per weight class.
There we go. Yeah, there we go. Do we need the timer, fellas? I think we could do this without a time. I think we
You're pretty
good.
fast.
Longest
Yeah.
time. Longest time. Do the right thing.
All right. If it feels like there's folks in the chat, folks, if you feel like someone's taking too long, please let me know. There's only 3 of us, so it shouldn't take that long. Ricky, you are now on the clock.
Let's get it on. All right. So I'm gonna start with lightweight, and I'm gonna go with Pernell Whitaker.
Hold on.
I hate you.
Ricky, are you writing these down? You said you was gonna write these down. You writing these down?
Dang, I forgot my.
I hate
All
you.
right, here we go. Yes, sir.
All right. So
Get
now
your
that you
own,
have,
Ty. Get
so
your
now
own,
that you
Ty.
have, now that you have it, you gotta keep track of everybody's pick, though. Just want to let you know.
Okay.
All right. So
Okay.
you said we're gonna do this one more time because we building this ring while we still in the gym. So make your pick again.
Pernell Whitaker, lightweight.
Pernell Whitaker.
Oh man.
All right. So that means I'm second.
Mm-hmm.
You said lightweight.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I kind of gave you all an inkling of where I was gonna go, but since you want to go, Pernell, you know what? I ain't scared. I'm gonna back my man. I don't want to be a YN, but I'm gonna be a YN. I'm going Tank.
I already know. I already know.
I thought you were gonna do that. Okay.
I knew y'all. Y'all knew.
No, I do.
Okay. I'm going Shane Mosley.
I knew it. That was my real pick.
Oh, well, we know Ty lost through and through.
You got my guy already, so I'm like, it is what it is.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Now,
Yes, sir.
next round, I'm going welter.
Ooh. Okay, here we go.
And I'm going with Sugar Ray Robinson.
I knew that. I knew that.
You want Sugar Ray Robinson?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So many names, man. I don't do the cross dressing, so I'm gonna go with Sugar Ray Leonard.
I knew that too. I knew y'all was gonna do that. I knew it.
Oh man, I'm over here. I don't even need to do that. I'm gonna put all time because we moving fast. I don't even need to
That's
put
it.
who
We
on the clock.
in welterweight, right?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
All right. Mayweather. What's wrong, Ty? Go ahead, say something.
That's
Oh, you
cute.
gonna pick him? You had to pick him. Who else did you pick?
He's gonna pick Boots. That's cute.
See what I'm saying? See?
Okay, Joe. If you think Ricky won that round, we gonna see.
I won 2 rounds, Joe. That two, Joe.
Now it's on you again. You start the round again. The snake dragon.
Oh, okay. Ooh, it's gonna make him mad. A featherweight, and I'm going Pacquiao. Yeah, I know it hurt.
I don't like nothing that you just said.
Yeah, I know. Terry said he said we talking about all time, sir. You got roast for all time.
All right, you said featherweight.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, featherweight.
I think I'm gonna lose this round, but I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go Homicide Hank, Henry Armstrong.
Okay. I'm going Lomachenko.
Okay.
Why would you pick him for that class? This is what I was talking about right here. That one. Why would you pick him for this weight class? What's wrong with light? He's looking speechless. The first time ever on In the Red Corner, Ty is speechless.
It took a
All right,
draft
so now
to do it. Let's get
I'm going to go Middleweight.
Mm.
No. I'm going heavyweight. I'm going heavyweight first.
No.
I already know you getting. We already know who you getting.
Thief. He's a thief.
The great Muhammad Ali.
I know.
Joe. I thought you were gonna get Joe Louis.
He whipped Joe Lewis's.
Yo. All right, so it's on me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's so many names, bro. Like you could say Riddick, you could say Joe, you could say Foreman. But I told y'all I'm a YN today. I'm going Mike Tyson.
That's cool. That makes sense. But Mike Tyson lose. Lennox Lewis.
Okay.
He
Like-
beat everybody
like-
in front of him.
wait,
He
wait,
beat
wait.
everybody in front of
You
him.
saying it like Ali didn't lose or something? Like what do you?
Hold on. Lennox beat Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
Well, we gonna
Spanked
see.
him.
We gonna see when we run the simulation.
Okay. Oh, that would be nice.
Evander. All right, start it over.
Oh, that's a good. Evander's a good one. Evander
That's
definitely a
good.
good one. It's definitely a good one. All right, so it's me again.
Yep.
So we
Only one weight class left.
It's middle.
Yep.
And this is where I did not want to be first at. Oh my
Nah,
goodness.
you was cooking. Let him cook.
Oh my goodness. This is the weight
Let 'em
class
cook.
where it's so challenging and my brain just oh my goodness. We got too many greats.
I know. That's how you want to do it. That's how I'm not doing it first. Like, nah, I'm not doing it. Nah.
Mm-hmm. As long as you don't say my name.
Nope. I'm gonna go you stupid. I'm going with Canelo.
Okay.
What are they going to say now? What are they going to say now?
I'm going with Canelo.
Okay. Well, it's funny because I'm gonna go with Marvis Marvin.
I already knew it. Thank you. Thank you for doing that. Thank you doing that.
Okay. I'm gonna go. Golly, man.
Go ahead, Ty.
I'm trying to decide between two people right now. I'm gonna go Roy Strong Jr.
Hey. I thought you was going for a minute. You made me nervous. I thought you was gonna say either Triple G or B Hop.
I was thinking B Hop or Roy, so I was like, oh no, that's so Roy.
That's good. That's cool. That's cool.
He stole Pacquiao. That's crazy.
I know I won. Come
Who
on,
said
man.
you won? Who said you won? Don't let the comments get you.
Yeah.
I know I did.
Don't let the comments get your ear bit off. All right.
I'll tell you.
So since you wrote them all down, Ricky, we're gonna need you to announce each person's boxes.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
At lightweight.
Drop it in the chat when you're done. In our group chat when you're done, because you wrote them all down. We still
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So at lightweight, we have me. I picked Pernell. Thomas picked Tank. Ty picked Shane Mosley. Welter, we have Mayweather. I picked Mayweather. Tom will pick who did you pick again? I think I don't. Leonard, yeah. I got my bad. That's right. And then Ty picked Sugar Ray Robinson. At feather, I got Pac-Man. Tomo got Armstrong. Ty has Loma. At heavyweight, I picked Lennox Lewis. Tomo picked Mike Tyson. Of course, Ty picked Ali. At middleweight, I have Canelo. Tomo got Hagler. And Ty get Roy Jones.
That's everybody?
Yep. We good? We good on that?
Yep.
Okay. So so no. Why did you pick? No, you know what? I already asked that question. I'm gonna leave it alone.
I pick Loma. At lightweight.
Yeah, at feather. Yeah, I'm leaving it alone though.
I'm picking somebody that has better footwork.
I mean, that's cool. He was good. He was good there too. He was good there too. Um, between the light one though.
Because who you picked? That's
No,
why.
between the light. I know. To the lightweight though. Is Tank
Why?
beating Purnell and Shane Mosley?
He says
It,
who?
Is Tank
Tank?
beating
No,
Purnell
no,
or Shane Mosley?
no,
wait.
no,
First of all, that's
no,
my
no,
fighter. First of all, that's my fighter.
no.
Mm,
Okay, so we gonna talk
okay.
to my fighter, and we gonna make sure that his head is on right, and we ain't gonna have all that stuff that happened in that last fight. So just
You
know
know.
somebody going
Yeah.
night. That's all I want y'all to know.
Okay. You know, Grease getting the eye. I don't think that would
We
happen in
getting
that back in
haircuts.
that day.
We getting haircuts, player. Over here at
Okay.
Mojo Promotions, we getting
You're
haircuts
not
before we
hitting
step in
Pernell.
that
Okay.
ring.
You're not
The
even touching
one,
Pernell.
the one that
So
I
what?
just can't. I
All
can't
I'm gonna tell
again.
you is, look, back in B-more, we seen a few P nails. All right, that's all I know. All right, P nail going down.
Okay. Okay. We talking about somebody that's known for their defense now. I can't see that one.
You don't
Okay.
ask it. All you gotta do is just see one.
But this middleweight one, oh my goodness.
Just see one.
I can't pick nobody. I'm sorry. Like I pick Canelo because I am a fan of his and it's current, but that middleweight, that's a long discussion.
Yeah, there's a lot of people. But when he picked Hagler, it messed me up. I had Hagler.
I
When
know
he
you
picked Hagler.
did.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
knew he
I
was
know
gonna
you
either
did.
pick Hagler or somebody because dang, it's so many fighters. You got Triple G,
You got
Hagler,
pick
B Hop,
Amada.
Roy Jones,
Little
out
B Hop.
Canelo.
Yeah.
I kind of I
See,
kind of think we should have broke it down by pounds, but it's cool. It's
see, the
cool.
toughest part about this is all some of these fighters in them different weight classes is the fact that if somebody takes that name off the board, they gone.
Yeah.
Is Joe Kazaga?
Joe Kazagi.
I I I can't. I gotta go back and see that. I can't think of that on the top of my head, but I do. The reason why it's a little bit fresh on me now, I recently watched Roy Jones talk about that in the podcast about that fight. But we had to come back to that. Had to get back to you on that one, sir.
And I want the fan base to know out there, okay, over here at Mojo Promotions, yes, the two fighters that I do have, one as my heavyweight and also my lightweight, we are having therapy sessions for both of them, so they will be prepared to fight. But just know it's gonna be entertaining for all of our posts, our weigh-ins and everything. We gonna just know we eat children.
Who'd you pick again for heavyweight?
Mike.
Ricky. Ricky.
Lennox Lewis.
Okay.
Yeah, we knocking the dreads off him.
No, you're not.
Yeah, no, you're not. No, you're
Y'all keep
not.
going back to that replay. Don't worry about that replay. We talking about right now.
Man, you talking about Spank? Yeah, no, you're
All
not. He
right,
got
watch.
spanked.
All right, watch.
BTA.
Okay, we gonna have some jerk chicken that day. Watch what I tell you. Watch what I tell you. All right. Well, once we get the photos and everything up, we're gonna have everyone cast a vote per pound. I mean per weight class, and then we'll see who can come back with the bragging rights. I know everybody gonna go watch that. Hey, for everybody, I ain't even gonna sway the witness. Just make y'all votes now. Ricky,
Please make our votes, please, you know. Look, man, look, let me say it like this, let me sit up real quick.
look at him. Look at him. You trying to sell the
Look,
fight now?
I know I'm gonna win just off GP, but look, I know you guys tired of seeing Ty keep winning and calling these fights and stuff like that, and Tomo keep being Tomo. But just go ahead and put them votes in. Look out for me.
Mission
Trying to
failed.
win. I need some more victories beneath my belt.
I mean, you might get one. They gonna give you everybody gonna give you the
What?
Tyson Lennox Lewis one. They gonna give you that one, but they're not gonna
What?
give you Lennox versus Ali. So we
They
already
going
know who
they
got
going
heavyweight.
they
Top
gonna give
one
me the
heavyweight.
they gonna give me Mayweather.
Versus Ray Robinson and Leonard, you crazy.
I don't know, Ricky. That's gonna be a tough one. You in for a
You
fight?
not.
They gonna give me
You in for a fight.
Mayweather.
No.
All right.
Only ones
We
who do that
got
make
look.
other things.
Okay.
You know it's July, right?
I'm gonna get Pac-Man too. Lennox Lewis and Pinel. Come on, man. You can't. Come
Pacquiao versus
on, man.
Lomachenko? Nah, you ain't getting that.
At featherweight,
You ain't getting that.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Featherweight was one of the best Pacquiao's careers.
Homicide Hank gonna catch another body. That's all I'm
Who did he
saying.
beat?
That's why featherweight was so easy. Yeah, look, you know, look. That's why featherweight was so easy. Yeah.
Just letting you know. Look, man.
Hmm?
Just know when I say Homicide Hank gonna catch another body, I ain't just letting you know.
Okay. I mean, I can see people picking a lot more Tank because Tank is current, but if they know Pinel,
Nah, you said not Pinel. I was talking about your which class? Hold up, you said featherweight. Oh no. Who you get for featherweight?
I got
Pac-Man.
many.
Oh, he catching two bodies. That's easy. That's two. That's two. Let's go to up and coming fights. That's two.
I'm about to go put up Knockout Kings and put these people fight against each other or something. Like I need to
Maybe.
see
Hey,
simulation.
just make sure you actually show us the real result. Don't run it twice.
You're going to chat GPT a
He went
simulation
5 times.
game.
Let's see what to
That'd
tell
be
you
funny.
when.
I would love to see Chat GPT give us our answers. Now that would be funny.
That might be a good idea.
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it.
I'll type up some prompts.
Send a screenshot. We don't know how you gonna type it in. If Mayweather was 22, and we don't need all that. We don't need all that.
But hold on. We talking about the weight class.
You just gotta type in the weight
No,
class,
that's
the
money.
fighter.
That's money. That's money. That's money right there. That's money.
So we know what that's gonna be, Ty. Snooze fest.
Yeah.
Up and coming fights. Let's get it, Ricky.
Okay. Oh Lord, no, did I miss it? Okay, hold on. Let me pull it up. All right, July is looking like a good month for boxing, a great month for boxing. So starting up, upcoming fights. We have July 11th in New York on Netflix. We have title fight: Katie Taylor versus Amanda Serrano, 10 rounds for Katie's undisputed women's junior welterweight. And then we have title fight Alicia Baumgartner, versus Jennifer Miranda. 10 rounds for Baumgartner's undisputed women's junior lightweight championship. Then the third fight on the same fight card, we have this fight card is good. Title fight Savannah Marshall versus Shadeja. I hope I'm saying that right. Shadeja Green. 10 rounds for Marshall's IBF Women's Super Middleweight title and Green's WBO Super Middleweight title. So for the first fight, Katie versus Serrano, who y'all got?
Amanda.
It's on Netflix, right?
Yeah.
Is it on
It's
ESPN?
on Netflix. No, it's on Netflix.
No, it's on Netflix.
Amanda.
See what he did there.
I go for Katie. I'm gonna go for Katie.
Mm.
I want Amanda to win, but the way Katie fight, if Amanda don't change, the way Katie, like, it's yeah.
What you need to change? The
Katie's
headbutts?
Katie a dirty fighter. You have to fight dirty fighters a particular way.
Yeah, guard your head.
Yeah. Next fight, the second fight, Alicia Baumgartner versus Jennifer Miranda.
We know who you
Unisons.
picking.
In Unisons.
Baumgartner.
Baumgartner, yep. Another one, Savannah Marshall versus Shadeja Green. Ty, who you got, Ty?
I got the Sweet Terminator.
Tomo?
You go, Ricky.
I'm going with Savannah.
You going with Savannah? She ain't fought in 3 years or 2 years.
It's women's
Ain't fought in 2 years.
boxing. You think okay?
What's that supposed to mean?
It's gonna be a brawl. I know this gonna be probably like a
It
real
don't want to be a
good
brawl.
brawl.
If she try a brawl with Shadeja, it's gonna be night.
What's the sleep number if they brawl?
What's the sleep night number,
Hey,
Ty?
bro,
What's the sleep night?
it might be another daggone Kid Austin versus daggone some farmer joint. They try a brawl.
Oh no, matter of fact, I'm gonna leave this one alone. I'm leaving it alone.
Nah, I'm going with Shadeja.
Okay, I'm not gonna vote this one. I'm gonna leave it alone.
You can't do
I'm gonna
that.
leave it alone.
Just
I
say a
can't
draw or something. You can't just not pick
draw.
the fight.
That's what that means. Draw.
All right.
I'm gonna draw it out.
You see that Ty? He tried to act like Boots. He tried.
Try to escape.
Yeah.
Moving on. We have
Like Boots. All right, you got it. My bad.
July 12th, Queens, New York. On the zone, we have Edgar Berlanga versus Hamza Shiraz, 12 rounds middleweight fight. Next fight we had on the same card, title fight, Shakur Stevenson versus William Cepeda
With the shrinking
for
ring.
for Stevenson's WBC lightweight title. And then same card title fight, we have Alberto Pollo versus Sergio Matias for Pollo's WBC junior welterweight title. And underneath that, we have David Morrell versus Imam Katav. Forgive me if I, mess your name up. 12-round light heavyweight fight. For the first fight, Edgar Berlanga versus Hamza. Who do you guys got?
Going with Berlanga.
Ty?
That one I'm still undecided, so I'm just gonna go with my gut. My gut says Shiraz.
Same. Going with Hamza. All right, title fight, Shakur Stevenson versus William Cepeda in unison.
Cepeda. Oh.
What?
I'm messing with y'all.
Oh,
We don't know.
man.
We don't know. The ring gonna shrink. But I'm going with Shakur, though. Shakur better win that fight.
Yeah, Shakur.
He better win that fight and never talk to Turkey again.
This one right here get a little tricky though, because it depends what Matias fight. Which Matias show up. But Pollo versus Matias, who you got?
Well, seeing as though this is a title fight, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think Matias gonna show up. I think the Matias we need to show up, or I say needs to show up to win this belt. He's gonna show up. I'm going with Matias.
Ty?
I have a question. Is the Pollo fight, is that the one I fell asleep on last time?
The last time he fought was when Tank fought Roach.
I fell asleep. Yep. I'm going with Matias.
I'm going with Pollo.
Yeah, you definitely fell asleep on that one because then Gary cleaned up his opponent. Yeah, I remember that. That was the same ticket. All right.
I'm going with Pollo because he's the better boxer. David Morrell versus Imam.
Morrell.
David Morrell. July 19th. There's a lot of good fights.
This is the fight you've been waiting for right here, Ricky.
It's one of the fights on here I am, but
you
not this one.
Him?
Yeah, but this man is old.
He gonna be old when he get beat up in this simulation too. Go ahead.
July 19th, Las Vegas, Amazon Prime Video pay-per-view. We have title fight Manny Pacquiao versus Mario Barrios. 12 rounds for Barrios, WBC welterweight title. Next fight, you got title fight Sebastian Fundora versus Tim Tszyu for Fundora's WBC and WBO junior middleweight title. And then underneath that, we have Isaac Cruz versus Angel Ferrero for no title fight, but 12 rounds welterweight fight. For Manny and Barrios in unison. Barrios
better not lose that fight.
If Barrios lose this fight, you might retire.
Yeah.
Now. Like right now. Right now.
For show purposes, I'm gonna go with your draft pick. I think Barrio gonna win, but for show purposes, I'm gonna go with Pacquiao.
What's wrong with you?
I said for show purposes, entertainment.
It's not entertainment. Man.
It was entertaining when you made the pick.
See, it was for the weight class.
And it's gonna be entertaining right there. Look. Welterweight, he got it.
Sebastian Fundora versus Tim Tszyu. Who you got?
Oof.
Yeah, I know. I know. And I'm going with the same one I went the first time. Fundora.
I'm going Fundora also.
Pundor. I'm going with Fundora.
Man, this is the animal. I just want to see how Tim Tszyu fight in this fight. That's gonna be a good. Did he lose his last fight? No, Tim won the last fight. He fought where he's from. Where he's from? I forgot where he's from, but he fought there.
Which one is that? You talking about the Barrios fight?
Nah, he talking about Well, all three of our fighters, Pac-Man the featherweight. Yeah, Pac-Man wins.
Nah, you talking
Stinky
about
Turd.
Barrios.
Nah, I ain't talking about
We'll see. We'll see. You got to respond.
Isaac Cruz versus Fiorello. Angel Fiorello.
Pitbull.
Yeah, give
Pitbull.
me Cruz.
All right, July 19th, London on the Zone pay-per-view title fight. We got Usyk versus Dubois for Usyk's WBC, WBO, and WBA. They stripped him. Okay,
Yeah.
and Dubois IBF heavyweight title. Okay, so who do you got?
Mm.
I'm going Dubois.
It could go either way.
That's a
If
tough one.
Dubois,
See,
if Usyk can get the fight to go more than 9 rounds, Usyk will win. But
but
if Dubois catch him like you called him last time, and they don't call it a low blow, Dubois can win.
I'm going. I am 60-40 Usyk, but my gut is telling me Dubois. So I'm going to stick with Dubois because Dubois, I have I really feel like he's going too strong on him. I
I'm
think
going
he's
with the
going
youth.
strong on him.
I'm going with Dubois taking over that weight class, and then him becoming the face of heavyweight. So yeah, I'm going with Dubois.
Now if Parker get that chance, that's over. If Parker come up there, it's done.
I don't think I like Parker. Something going on. I don't know. Parker should have had a belt. Chance for a belt.
It's the game. It's the game that's being played.
Man,
And Usyk been undisputed for a while, man.
they disrespecting Parker.
That's all that is. It's just the game for him. I'm not gonna lie. Again, moving on to Tomo, who you got?
I'm gonna do one of your moves, man. I'm gonna go draw.
Okay, that's deserving a draw.
Yeah.
So, in Frisco, Texas, we have title fight. Bam Rodriguez versus Pafu. I don't want to mess up your first name. Forgive me. 12 rounds for Rodriguez WBC junior bantamweight title and Kafu's WBO junior bantamweight title. Who do you got? A matter of fact, in unisons.
Bam.
Bam. Bam,
I was
bam,
trying.
bam.
Nah, I'm with y'all with Bam. I was trying to see how to pronounce his name.
We know you
I want
can't.
to say I want to say food.
That's what I was trying.
I want to say Fumele.
It's Fumele. Fumele.
Yeah, Fumele
Cafu.
Cafu. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't want to butcher it.
Now, them Russian names, you got me. It's too many letters. Too many vowels. I don't know. Loma. Thank you. But hold up. Terry said this is a copy and paste. Okay, Terry, let's see what we're talking about. If I'm thinking that's what it is, Pacquiao can set a frantic pace early and cut the ring and get in. I told you it was about Barrio. I told you, Ricky. I told you.
Man.
I told you. Let's go check GBT. That's how I know I'm winning some of them matchups now. I got a chance.
Lose this fight.
If ChatGPT got Pacquiao winning, ChatGPT is dumb.
Yeah, because it's not considering
You
age.
see what they saying? If he can cut the ring,
you should have copied. He's not cutting no ring off. He's not cutting no ring off.
Now y'all want to battle AI. Why y'all mad with AI? Why y'all
because
mad with
also Barrios like 6'2", Pac-Man like 5'4". This is not going the way we think. No, that's not going down.
Look, man, longer shots, land. Come on, man. He could bank rounds, make history. He just got to win some rounds.
If Barrios lose, he might as well go ahead and retire.
Might as well.
Go ahead and retire.
Because he got outboxed by a vet.
How old is Pacquiao?
He got outboxed by his elder. Pacquiao pushing 50-something. Let me look at that.
He got him almost 10 years by now since he's been out of boxing.
Look, man, I'm just saying. That give me hope for some of these matchups that we did in our all-time draft. That's
He's
all
46 years old, man.
Right.
46 years old.
What's he's a vet.
Nah.
Mm-mm.
Barrios better not lose this fight. Barrios lose this fight. Oh
If
my god.
Barrios lose this fight, I can't wait till we come on air because I'm gonna be like, man. I guess the
I'm gonna
T
be
in
mad.
ChatGPT stand for Tomo because I'm trying to tell y'all.
I'm gonna be mad. That'd be insane. You know, lose to your elder. That's
If he beat Barrios, then he definitely got to fight Norman.
I mean, somebody gotta fight him, right?
I mean, y'all influencing death. This is crazy. You got Pacquiao to fight Norman. Y'all is insane. I just want to. I just want.
At least Pacquiao would do it though.
Yeah, you won't go up a weight or nothing like that.
Oh, I like how y'all just did that one. I like
Hey,
that one.
hey,
Yeah, I like how y'all just did that one.
Shout out to Terry. Barrios got love. And that's a great way to end the show right there.
That was a good one. That was a good one. I'm not gonna lie.
Man.
That was a good one.
Oh man. All right. Whew. All right. So all right, let's get up out of here before we get out of here though. Ty, how you think this episode went, man?
I think it went great, but we got to run up out of here like Boots does. You know what I'm saying?
I knew it.
Ricky.
This episode was good. It feels good to be back. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it's to be in the red corner. We're back.
There we go. We back. We did our all-time draft. We had another way to shake the chats up just by picking some of these picks. So again, if you all could leave your votes below in the comment section on who fighter will beat who, we'll move up to the next one. But we're also going to do our version of this through ChatGPT. We're going to try to make it a more millennial approach or Gen Z, Gen X. I don't know. I'm pushing 40, so don't ask me. I just know I'm in one of these groups. So we're going to see if ChatGPT going to look out for Tomo, and maybe Tyson could beat Lennox Lewis. I don't know if we can do that fight, though, because it actually happened, Ricky. They might come back and be like, well, we've seen this before. So with this being said, bye.
Yeah, exactly.
But I think we can say it in unison. We know who won the heavyweight division. Come on, Ricky.
Lennox Lewis.
All right, bro. We're not even gonna do this. But there's another question that we want to pose for folks. Also, what was Ricky saying earlier? Which would you prefer in boxing? Would you prefer to spar or would you prefer to jump rope? Would you prefer to spar or would you prefer to hit the heavyweight bag? Would you prefer to spar or would you like the speed bag? You got one more you want to add, Ricky?
No, that's good. That's good.
Okay. Because sparring matters.
Sparring does matter. I don't know what Ty was doing. What Kool-Aid he been sipping on.
It don't translate in the ring. If I sparred you and beat you in sparring, it doesn't translate in the ring, bro.
Ask Frank Martin. And with that being said, we'll catch y'all next time on In the Red Corner.
Go Speed Racer. Go Speed.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.